Today, I talk about something which is very common, but frequently not very well managed. The topic is fear. We are, I think, all born fearless. If you were to see a child, he could put his finger inside the electrical socket without being afraid. A child could play with any dangerous animal without being afraid. Fear is, I think, acquired with life. But our response to fear, that is innate on how we react to it. The problem with fear is that it can take us both sides. It's like a stumbling block. That block, you could use it either to trip over or you could use it to jump over. So it's like when you reach a decision box in life, one way takes you to jump across, the second way you will fall. But the innate nature of our brain is to hold back. And just imagine, fear is actually doubt. What could happen? There is research to prove that a majority of things we fear of do not actually happen, but it is still there. And just imagine, in the context of business turnarounds, in which I work a lot, the role of fear and how you tackle it as a leader leading the turnaround is really significant. Out of the complete team, majority of the people are or have lost their engagement or the passion because they have tried several things and they have not worked. And things are so dicey, so much on the edge that they feel if they do something different and if it worsens, they will be blamed or some things could go wrong. And with that thinking, just imagine, will they take actions based on curiosity? Because even the leadership is working in crisis. They come with their plans, but they are actually daily getting sucked into the crisis. So I'll share you a secret on how I have been doing it for last 30 years. Starting when I was in my early 30s. The first turnaround I did, I was, I think, 34 years of age. First is know for sure that everybody is having their doubts. That is innate. Everybody has a fear of them losing their jobs and of being blamed. Let it happen. Enter the state, face the team with a lot of clarity in mind and a lot of certainty. Like in normal lives, like even in movies and in your real life situations, you would have seen if you manage the fear, the certainty, yes, I will do it. Some option will come out, whether it is a trust or faith in whatever, it makes a difference. So whenever I start any assignment, irrespective of the number of years they have been in losses, or the best of people may have left, they might still be losing on talent, they might be getting more and more loans, lots of calls after calls for creditors. When I approach them, I analyze and say, okay, this for certainty will get done. And my state of mind, just imagine, I'm talking about more than 16 turnarounds and several business transformations for growth. This is one formula which is common, and I've studied in depth for that. Analyze how it really works. So there is a science behind it. One is the way you do the problem solving, and the second is the way you deal with people. People are afraid, they are not taking action, they are blaming each other. But when you go there as a leader and you imbibe some sort of a trust in them, how I go in a state of confidence, yes, my frame of mind is, yes, I'm certain we will do it. I know what has to be done, with whom it has to be done, why it has to be done. How is not clear in the beginning, but I'm certain it will happen. So that frame of mind is of certainty. And The state of my mind is positivity. Yes, if this doesn't work, maybe something else will. Like if a water has to go from this height to this place, it will find its way. This is our nature. And the brain works this way. It will give excuses in the first 1 or 2 seconds, but if you still persevere, it will align. So, first I do in any assignment is something which they would have not believed in and something which is high impact. I do problem solving with them, and for that one thing which for them was unbelievable to be solved, I solved that. I call it quick win. I know it is an easy hanging fruit. They knew perhaps something is wrong but did not know how to tackle. Once that is solved, majority of the people take notice of it, and about 20% of people get aligned with you. They are curious that if this can be done, maybe other things are possible. Another 40% are still watching, but they are also getting aligned as you discuss the things with them. And here, when you are able to rub your state and frame of mind onto that team, it makes a difference. Just imagine, I'll talk about now the science of our behavior when we are dealing with teams. If I'm talking to you and something is negative and you are feeling sad, you will notice that your head goes down. The moment your head goes down, you're looking at the floor, lots of feelings will come in, a lot of fear element, some sort of a gloomy state will come in. But if I notice that, and some way or the other, you can do for yourself also. You look up when you're doing a problem solving. When you look up, our mind looks for options, for ideas, in curiosity, what else is possible. So once I notice that some people are doing that, I just encourage them with ideas. I share what all things I've done in other turnarounds and what seems plausible. And when their state changes and my frame of mind is with them, our problem solving starts at that moment. And once we have taken the decision, the problem does get solved. If not this way, something else happens. If not this problem, something, a bigger problems at a root cause that gets addressed. This is the way I have done across. And believe me, best of technology, best of infrastructure, or as much as money you put into the industry, it may not turn around. It's the way you deal with people, the way you charge those people, then it happens. And remember, 1% doubt is enough to kill the whole thing. So you have to imagine that the state of mind, the frame with which you are working is really good. 1% poison, one drop of poison is good enough to kill. But also think, if I put one drop of curd into milk, it will turn into curd. One drop of medicine can create wonders. So be that drop and think, what sort of a leadership are we talking about? Lead, be, ship. Like if I break leadership, lead the ship or lead the ship. Am I doing in fear myself? Then the ship will get sunk. So first take care of your own state and then take care of the rest. I'll share more such secrets with you with several examples in the sequence that follow. Thank you.